And 680's Richard Southern is with us once again. And Richard, a 100-year-old World War II veteran, was honored by Queen Elizabeth today.
This is really something. This is what happened earlier today at Windsor Castle. Melissa, the Queen made a knight out of Colonel Tom Moore. There's Colonel Tom. You may remember him. He raised tens of millions of dollars for British hospitals by walking in his garden. And here's the Queen today coming over to him. This is the sword from her father, King George VI, and there she is, knighting him, creating him a knight. You got to call him Sir Tom Moore now, and he deserves it for what he did. The Queen had a big smile on her face. She doesn't usually for these sort of ceremonies. She personally praised him, although Moore, Melissa, declined to say exactly what the Queen was saying to him there. This was actually the first ever socially distant knighting. And he deserved it. Even if you don't like the monarchy, you got to admit that was pretty cool, right, Melissa?
An amazing accomplishment for sure. Now, Drake is receiving some backlash on Twitter tonight after photos surfaced of his back tattoos.
His back tat's going great. Usually you have a cohesive back tat, not him. One Twitter user says, it looks like a Zoom meeting. There's faces everywhere. Another one says, why does Drake have a Harry Potter and Hedwig tattoo on his back? He does, apparently. He's a Potter fan. Who knew? And another tweet says Drake's back tattoos is kindergarten drawing type beat. Kind of looks like kindergarten drawings. What do you make of that, Melissa?
I feel like that probably wasn't as thought out, maybe. You know, like you might like something, you put it on your back, and then, hey, I think I like this too, rather than thinking about the bigger picture.
Yeah, maybe some, late nights out here in Toronto, maybe a few too many drinks, and you go to get a back tat. I'm thinking of getting some ink on my back. What do you think I should get, Melissa?
Maybe a big CityNews right on your back. How about that?
They'll have to pony branding up a little bit more for that, Melissa. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, one of the tracks from Hamilton is seeing a huge boost in popularity.
Have you watched it on Disney Plus?
I have not yet.
It's good, but this is what everyone's going crazy for. This is King, speaking of the monarchy, there's King George. He's a character in this Hamilton musical. And after everyone got a look at this thing on Disney Plus, they started buying the album with all the songs on it. The album itself up 1,000% as far as sales are concerned in the past 3 weeks. But it's that one track where King George says, you'll be back. He's sort of singing it to the Americans who are leaving Britain. You'll be back. That particular track up 4,000% as far as sales are concerned. So it's just really funny how like everyone's going crazy for King George I now, but it's just sort of the Hamilton version of it.
Let's talk about those dance moves for a second, though. Those were nuts.
Pretty good. That was Gerald Groff who plays him, and he does a really good job. I had a chance to watch that musical last week. It's actually pretty good, and you learn some history as well, some American history while you're watching it.
Amazing thing. I'm going to put on a YouTube video and try to learn those myself. Thanks so much, Richard.
Have a good weekend.
You as well.